Hi everyone, welcome to the first Capital Cubing Monthly podcast. And for some reason, I've been asked to introduce the whole thing around 30 seconds before we start recording. So, we are going to be doing this every month, and we hope to have special guests with every other podcast. But this is the first one, and today we have Saransh Grover, Shivam Bansal, Kunal Oak, Dhruv Arora, and me. And I just realized I didn't introduce myself. I am Kaustubh. More of you would know me as Pineapple.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we have some questions which you guys submitted from Facebook, and we have another segment after that. So let's get into discussing these questions. Saransh,
Okay, so who wants to read the first question?
who wants to read the first question?
So you're gonna
Okay,
read
I'll
the
read
question, and then someone is gonna answer the question.
Yeah, okay. So,
I don't think I should read it because it's about me.
Okay, yeah. But this question actually had a lot of debate on Facebook. So
yeah, it's
Actually, there was no debate. It was one-sided. I was the only one backing myself, and no one backing anyone else.
okay, Shivam, you should read the question.
Okay, so Priyanshu Kumar asks, whom do you think is more lucky as a judge? Saransh, as in Saransh Tandon, or Pineapple?
You need to clarify
Okay.
Saransh as in Saransh Tandon, but not Pineapple as in Kaustubh.
Yeah.
Because
you're the only pineapple
Yeah.
here, to be
Unanimous
honest.
now.
Isn't that like obvious?
Okay.
Yeah, like it's synonymous with
Okay.
you.
How many
but-
pineapples do you know in the cubing community?
Exactly.
But
I
also
actually know four Saransh.
Michael
four Saranches in the
Humunumu.
gaming community.
Humu Nuku Nuku something.
That's not his real name though.
I know, it's the name of a
Okay.
fish.
Yeah, pineapple isn't Kaustubh's real name
Yeah.
either. So, in case you didn't know that. Okay, should we answer the questions?
Yes, please, I have to
Okay,
know.
so I have no experience with this.
Okay.
For
me,
but
I think,
okay.
see, I'd say that he judged my 6.873 by the single.
Who?
So, Saransh Tandon.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that
Yeah,
was
and
very
also
lucky. I
he-
saw that. That
yeah,
was very lucky.
yeah. He also judged Arnav Arora's 1.92 2x2 average.
Okay.
So, I
So-
think that he's clearly the winner.
yeah, for me as well. At
Clear.
SNU, he judged me in finals, and I broke Aryan's 5 comp winning streak. So, yeah, I guess he's.
now I wish we had
pretty lucky.
Lakshay Modi and Mani Kumar on this call. Never
Kaustubh,
mind.
you can defend yourself.
Yeah.
I don't like defending
Shameless
myself,
self-promotion.
okay.
Come on, do it.
I mean,
I don't want
okay,
people
okay,
asking me to judge them at NCRO.
just to play devil's advocate, I'm gonna defend Kaustubh. I feel like his voice is more calm, and you know his the way he introduces himself and speaks makes you more relaxed.
That sounds like a really bad
Has
innuendo. So
What's wrong with you?
It sounds like we're doing ASMR.
yeah,
I'm like introducing him for ASMR. Okay, so like I
Saransh
think this is
Tandon, I judged one of his solves, and that was the most fun I've ever had judging a solve because it was I
Was
think
it 3x blindfolded?
no 5x5 or 6x6, and
Okay.
before the solve he started some video on his phone, something really funny. It was an anime compilation, and he
are
wanted me
always
to watch
funny.
that. And no, but he was watching it while doing his official solve. I wasn't sure if that's allowed, but I was too busy
Not allowed.
laughing. Yeah, I thought it's not allowed. So, no, I asked later. I wasn't sure at the time, but he kept laughing during the whole solve.
Oh god.
Okay, so I think I've not seen Kaustubh judge. Maybe it's the lack of experience, but I think Saransh, just because I've seen him judge.
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, Kaustubh has never judged
That-
me
that-
either. I guess so.
Yeah, I have
That's
never
actually
done
a
that.
very good point.
I've
Yeah.
never judged. I think Shivam Bansal either.
Okay, so I think Tandon wins this one.
Yeah.
Let's
Unfortunately,
move on to
for lack of
the
competition.
next question. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, I'll ask this question. So Rishabh Gupta asked, why is critical cubing so critical? Learn to chill, dude.
Except he's asking himself.
I think
No chill.
I'm not sure what's the point of the question.
I don't know.
So yeah.
See, the point of the question is to give us a reason to discuss his identity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. The only reason I thought this question was good was because I am very curious as to why Critical Cubing named his channel Critical Cubing.
Not very thought out, I guess.
Mm,
I mean, it sounds like a very good channel name, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
sounds-
think.
Why did
I think it's
Shiv
a bit
Mansur name
generic
his channel
sometimes.
Blue Cloudy Eagle?
Yes, Shivam's channel name is Blue Cloud Eagle.
Well,
Why
That
did you
was
name your
seven-
channel Blue Cloud Eagle?
Yeah, why
I'm
why not
curious.
just why not just Shivam
that
Bansal?
was
That's what he is.
See, I made a channel 7 years ago. So I was looking for a name with eagle in it, but then I thought Blue Eagle, but it wasn't available. Then my sister suggested, I think my sister suggested a name originally. So I just put it back then randomly.
But you know you can change it now, right? Why not change it to Shivam Bansal?
Yeah, but
Like
it's
Aryan did.
it's,
Yeah,
it's
like
iconic now.
Aryan changed it from
Cubing
Cubing Zone to Aryan Chavda. Okay, up to you. So
See, it's
I
iconic
changed
now. I
mine
don't
from
want to change it.
Kubrick's Rube to City Cuber, and I have no idea why.
no, but there are people with weird channel names. Like Kian Mansoor had Penguins Don't Fly as his
Yeah.
channel name.
Huh.
So,
see,
Critical
see,
Cubing
when-
is actually
see,
a really good
sometimes-
name.
yeah, and I think
Exactly. That is why I put this question out.
yeah.
Critical
So,
Cubing is a
See,
good
so let's
sometimes-
answer the question
see,
instead of
sometimes-
discussing his name. I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay, fine.
Wait, I am confused. What is the question exactly? Why is
Basically, he has no
Yeah,
chill.
I-
That's the point.
I think
Oh,
we have to
okay.
host his
Yeah.
videos for being
Yeah,
so
let's go. This will be fun.
Yes.
Don't bring up rooks, please.
Rooks. Dude,
Is it?
Rube.
I think it's Rube. Yeah,
Shivam,
it's Rube, but-
I'm getting triggered right now. It's Rube. Please.
Oh,
I like to say it like rooks only.
Why?
because
It's clearly
he is-
the spelling.
because Shivam is Blue Cloud Eagle, not
Yeah.
Shivam Mansal.
Yeah.
No, I think the channel
Okay.
name would have come up by looking for an alliteration for cubing. That's what I'm thinking. That he might have been
Possibly.
looking for a word to create an alliteration, and critical came up
Yeah.
as one of the options.
That's what I
Well,
was.
capital
fine
cubing
with.
is
That-
also alliteration.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no clue who
You
came
should
up with the
learn
name
something.
capital
It should
cubing.
have been. It should have been your name should have been something E and then eagle, just because alliterations are successful as we have proved.
Eccentric eagle.
see,
or
is it a
something.
coincidence?
I don't know.
Is it a coincidence that critical cubing is a CC and capital cubing is also CC?
Yes, it's just a
Ooh.
coincidence. Trust me.
But like
Critical
okay,
cubing
my
has
channel
nothing to
name-
do with capital cubing.
My channel name is also CC, except I have like 150 subscribers.
Yeah.
So okay, so guys,
Let's answer
just,
the question.
because I am very desperate. As you have seen, CC is very popular, and CC is good. So you should go and subscribe to my channel.
Nah, I'll pass. I'll pass.
Kunal, I think you're already subscribed.
Should we go on to
I
the
think
next
I
question?
have to.
Possibly. No, let's answer this. Let's
Yeah.
answer this. Let's have some fun.
I actually haven't watched many videos by Critical Cubing.
I
I
haven't
watched
I
some
think
of
I've
his
watched
what can
maybe
we
two of
learn?
his.
What can we learn from such and such solves?
See, you know what I learned from his videos?
Mm-hmm.
That how to lube a core properly.
Oh,
I learned that way back from
I-
Crazy Bad Cuber.
I learned it from
I
Crazy
still
Bad
don't know how
Cuber.
to do
Yeah,
that.
his
I
tutorial
still
is
don't
kind
know
of
how to do
iconic.
that.
Okay, so I think I don't know
Yeah.
him much based off YouTube, but on Facebook he turns like joking comments into very philosophical stuff, and
Yeah.
sometimes I wonder if he's either insanely philosophical or he's being insanely sarcastic, and I'm not able to decide. And I still don't know which one it is.
Yeah, it's kind of a very Spock-like image.
Yes, like
It seems to be portraying that sort of.
I mean, I guess his kind of trademark line is,
Personality.
that fish and giving it to a man and keeping him well fed forever or something like that. He just puts that everywhere.
What?
Should
I
we bring
haven't
up his
noticed.
accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like give a man a
In his
fish and
videos.
you'll feed him for one day, teach him how to fish and you'll feed him forever or something like that.
Okay, so Dhruv said if you should bring up his accent,
Yes.
and
Fake,
I
fake,
don't-
fake, fake, fake.
I
More
don't
fake
know
than
if
most
it
of our
is
times.
fake or not.
what?
Uh,
See, the
See.
only. Okay, you show me, Sutri.
What do you guys think his identity is?
I don't
I've heard his real name somewhere, but I'm not going to disclose it here. I'll let all of you guys know later.
I had a
Okay,
guess once
fine.
and I asked him and he said it's no, he pretended it's correct. Then later he told me it's not correct, so I really have no clue. And I further have no clue why he
Yeah.
would do that, but I don't
I
mind.
think it's
He was just
very
playing
awkward.
along.
Like, why would you hide your identity?
No, but it gets really funny when other people try to hypothesize what his identity is. Like, some people have called him.
Someone recently
Ujjwal.
Thought he was
someone
Ujjwal,
recently said
some-
Ujjwal
yeah.
was
Yeah.
critical cubing, and it's hilarious
And-
because his voice is completely different.
Yeah, and some people thought he was
Yeah.
Akash Rupela and lots of weird.
What?
Yeah, seriously, it was a comment on one of his videos, one of the few videos I've seen.
No, but I have a channel and nobody knows who I am.
Yeah, because your main event is
You are
feed.
D-Cuber, right?
So, are you critical cubing secretly?
I work for
Is that what you're hinting through?
Your channel name is D-Cuber, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh shit, your identity was just revealed.
Oh shit.
No, but I think there are some people who know who is critical cubing. It's not completely anonymous. There are a few
Yes.
people,
Except,
at least who
except
claim
most of
to
his
know.
subscribers do not know he's
Yeah,
critical cubing.
yeah.
Who critical cubing is?
Yeah, most of the people don't, but some people do
There are,
claim that,
there
yeah,
are
I
some
know his
people
real
who
name.
stalk YouTubers, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so should we move on to the next question? It's an interesting one.
Yes. We should.
Yes.
Okay, so who
take-
wants to ask the
I'll
question?
take that.
Kunal, you
Okay, I'll
read.
ask.
Acha, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Shripad asks, why does Arnav just love taunting people? I
Is
want
there
to answer
anyone
this
who
as
studied
well. Yes.
psychology?
No.
No.
Okay,
I mean, I might.
I'll start.
Wait, how does that affect this?
Why does Arnav love taunting people?
Okay, I'll answer. I think he just loves to think that he is fast, but then others end up beating him, and then it's even more fun because he's the one who taunted us in the first place.
And that
So,
proves that
I
he's
would-
an up.
I actually enjoy him taunting me because then I end up beating him, and then it's fun to taunt him back.
But
got-
if
I
that's
got
the
really
case,
pissed
then
off
why
at
would
him
he?
recently.
Why would he continue doing that if he's taunting and losing?
Because
And then being taunted.
others haven't beaten him yet.
Oh, so he's just
So-
waiting to be beaten by everyone before he stops taunting.
Yes, and then
But I got-
See-
basically
He has already beaten almost everyone in 2x2.
almost.
Yeah, true.
Nitin is still there.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
Except okay. I got really pissed off at him for 2x2 at Nationals because he did so bad.
He
And
did.
I chose him for my fantasy team.
I think pretty
and
much everyone chose him
that-
for fantasy, but he disappointed everyone.
Except, yeah, it's sad. I mean,
Oh, by the way, everyone who is listening should know that this discussion is not our opinions. Okay, it is solid fact, and you should take it as 100% true.
It is
I have
fact he
not
did.
had,
any-
It is fact he did fail pretty badly. It is fact.
But the
Yeah,
thing
that's
is,
a fact.
I've never had enough taunt.
oh,
Well, are you competing in any event with him?
Dude, you're a feat solver. No one's going to taunt you.
Yes.
You've got it pretty bad as it is.
They may taunt you for being a feat solver.
Dude, that's literally cube torture. Dude, come on.
or eventually, once feet is removed, which I believe it will be, they will
Yes,
taunt
yes,
you
yes.
for practicing an event that has been
Yes,
removed.
they should add the red eye cube or something. If I pronounce that
That-
correctly.
I have no idea what that is. I haven't even seen it.
I'll
It's-
start magic then.
Yeah, me too.
What?
Do you mean
and you'll
Rubik's
get rolled
magic
even more. Good,
or
good.
actual magic?
I thought you were talking about the magic, the puzzle.
Yeah, I
that
thought you were
was-
talking about
Yes, I'm
Rubik's
talking about
magic.
the puzzle. Yes,
Ah,
that's
so
what
we-
Okay,
Right.
okay.
So do you want to get rolled even more? Okay.
yes.
Cool.
Shall we move on?
Yeah,
Yes,
sure, let's move on.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Who should take?
Shiv-
I
Dhruv will
think
read. Dhruv will
Yeah.
read.
Okay, so we should take the next question.
Shivam Gupta asks, will Lakshya Modi be able to break the ASR? And why isn't Kaustav fond of angry, how do you react?
reacts.
Reacts.
Reacts. So,
Yeah.
just to let people know, it's REAX.
Yeah, because apparently Shivam doesn't know English, so yeah.
But he's not specified which event is he talking about for Lakshay Modi.
He's
I'm
talking
going
about
to
all
assume
events
it's
in
square
general.
one.
It's not like he can get ASR in square one either.
I think he'll get
True.
ASR
So,
in
like-
5PLD.
Ooh,
Hmm.
totally.
Has he ever done
See,
5
That's
PLD?
see, I
He
tell
has
you,
done
that
5
the,
BLD.
You know that the ASR is the world record, right? And it's pretty insane.
Yeah.
No, that's sarcasm.
Yes, and it's.
No, but
I don't think.
I think, I mean, he does have sub world record average at home.
see,
So do a lot of people.
see, I want.
Yeah.
Asian record isn't WR average. WR average is Brandon Lane 8.45.
No,
Oh, we were talking about
5BLD,
5
5BLD, Kaijun, 411.
Oh, okay.
Kaijun.
5 LD is like crazy now.
Yeah, 5BLD is insane,
Yeah.
dude. Kaijun isn't even human.
He literally, like, when he got the 4 blind single,
Oh God,
it
oh my
literally
God.
dropped like 45 seconds all the way down.
Oh god, no. I mean, I would honestly
But
say
I don't
that.
know why we're talking about 5 BLD when we're talking about Lakshay Modi breaking an ASR.
Yeah, so the answer is no.
we
it
should, we should
be-
not
should
even
be
be
talking
talking
about
about
square
Lakshay
one.
Modi.
I was sarcastic about that, and then everyone just started a discussion about that.
Okay, so let's talk about square one. I think he could.
Okay, so I'll tell you. Yeah, see, he has a 9.8, I think, average of 100 at home.
What is the
So-
ASR?
No, he doesn't have a sub 10. I don't think
ASR
he has a sub 10.
He does.
No, I'm pretty sure he has sub 10. See, the Asian record is, I think, 9.8 something.
Then it should be pretty easy for him. to break
Lakshay
it.
has a
Yeah,
home
but,
average of 5, which is sub 8.5, I think.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, but
pretty good.
he doesn't practice too much.
Yeah, that's true. He just he doesn't practice.
He
So
didn't come to
I mean, he
maths.
could. I think
That's
somewhere he said that if he gets lucky scrambles, he could probably break it. So,
But you know, since the question says will he, it doesn't say could he or does he have the potential to. Maybe they're asking for predictions. Will he be able to or will he not?
okay, so I predict
For NCRO, I would
yes,
say
I
yes.
predict yes.
I would say yes, actually, in all seriousness.
I would say that he could break the national record, but ASR is hard.
Yeah, he might break his own national
See,
record, but
Yeah,
The ASR single
ASR.
is like 6, right?
ASR.
Yeah,
is-
6.91.
Yeah, it's still Bingly Angly.
See, I think he can break the ASR, but not at NCRO.
not at
It's
NCR.
possible at
I
NCRO.
agree.
And let's move on to the second part of his
Yeah,
question.
why isn't
Why
Kostav
isn't
fond of
Kostav
angry
fond of
reacts?
angry reacts?
I think only
Well,
Kostav can answer
Okay,
that.
so we have costume.
Yes, only I can
to
answer that
question.
because Shivam Gupta went on an angry reaction spree on my timeline going back to almost 2015, I think, and angry reacting to every comment and post I have ever made on Facebook, including posts on my timeline by my friends or by my parents, and he's reacting angry to them to the point where I just at first I stopped looking at them. I just ignored them completely, and when it got too annoying, I just blocked him on Facebook.
Wow.
Then when someone said he's spamming weird questions in the post about the podcast, I decided I want to see these questions, so I finally unblocked him. Yeah.
His mission was successful.
His mission was successful. For a long time, I was able to ignore it, but
No, but
after
seriously,
that, I had to just
angry,
block him
angry
for
is
that.
at least better than the grateful reacts. Like, oh, dude, the grateful
those are
reacts
so
were
cool.
cancer, dude. Don't you dare call them cool.
They were cool.
Dude,
I like the pride react.
Anish Rajesh, he grateful reacted almost every post on SCIU. I think this happened around NAS. And oh my god, the grateful react, it looks ugly, it's pointless. Like on the angry reacts looks cool. The grateful react is a flower. What the hell?
Which is why it's cool.
No, it's not.
It's different. It's different than any other react. And it was
Yeah.
limited edition. Anything limited edition is cool.
You can
So I guess
still
you'll be getting
Grateful
the
React, right?
FatsCom t-shirt, Saransh, limited edition.
What?
Never mind.
Wait, repeat what you just said.
Will you be getting the limited edition Fam Squad t-shirts? They're limited edition, so
Oh.
they must be cool.
They are cool, except I am poor.
I agree. I would buy them if I had money.
If I had money, I would buy all the limited edition blue aqua walks and all that stupid stuff that's come out. I mean, okay, limited edition is good until a limit, and then it's just pointless. Anyway, let's move on to the next question.
So
Yeah.
Rutvik Varkar asks, how can I join Capital Cubing? He says CC. I'm guessing Capital Cubing.
Yeah.
It could be
Maybe
It
he
could
wants
be
to join
Critical
Critical
Cubing.
Cube.
It could be Critical Cubing. Make a collab channel. But I'm assuming he means Capital Cubing here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So we have
You have
two
to
core
bribe
members
him.
and one ex-core member.
You have
So
to bribe CC.
we can.
Yes, I am. That's me. That's cost of
yeah.
taunting me.
I'm not taunting. I'm just saying it as it is. We've got two core members and an ex-core member.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how can Rutvik join CC, or how can anyone join CC?
You can join.
Okay, I'll explain.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Let Shivam explain.
Okay, so I think the main thing is you should be involved in daily competitions, be helpful in organizing and judge, scramble, like make friends with people who are already in CC and like have a general experience at comms and not just be a beginner, and like don't leave just after your solves, stay around and help, and then if you work a lot, then we'll surely notice you, and after every comp we discuss who are the prospective candidates for new members. So after we see your work, we might add you, and then you can show your potential by contributing in the various teams, and then you can go up in your ranks to be a permanent member.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
it. You
Okay.
need to volunteer at
Did
competition.
you read that out from somewhere? That was.
Of course not.
That is
There's
really
another
good.
way.
Like he completely prepared it.
There's another way.
Yeah.
What's
No.
that?
You get Saransh Grover's number and then you threaten him.
Saransh
Yeah,
Grover
that's
won't
the
argue
best-
CC for
better
being
way.
threatened.
I mean, I have no authority, to be honest.
If he
He's
tries
he's
doing
in a
that,
different
we'll kick him out
continent.
first.
He's in a different continent. How do you plan
Yes.
to threaten him? He's halfway
I
around
am
the
going
world.
to-
Like
least-
bribe Akash Rupela.
Akash
Yeah, he's
Rupela is
totally
probably
going
the
to
least
fall for
bribable
that.
person.
Yes.
Yes. He will be like.
Yeah. So
Akash
That
Rupela.
is
You
true.
cannot bribe Akash.
good luck
Rupela.
with that.
That is true.
If you want to bribe a CC
Okay, so I
member,
think-
you've got one here.
Yeah.
Pineapple?
Is
I'm not saying who.
what? What?
Never you mind.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Let's move on to the next
Yeah.
question.
Let's move on to the next question.
Okay. Okay. I
It is a
don't
very
know what
sensible
this
question.
was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
let's
I'm
see.
gonna ask this question because I think I know the answer to this. So Parth Chabra asks, rubric or Rubik's?
With
Before
an
you
X.
answer
With an
this,
X.
can you explain the question to me? I have no clue what this means.
Okay. So rubric is better. That's the only explanation I can give you.
What?
Okay. Let's not waste any more time on this.
Wait.
Um,
In my case, there's none of them. I was cubing in class and my teacher told me to put my dice away. Like, don't play with your dice. Give me your
What?
dice.
that does.
That reminds me when I was on my way back home, and I think I you people know what I'm gonna say, but someone came up to me, and a kid came up to me and asked me if what I was solving was a fidget block.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh god. Oh my god.
And
Fidget
I
block.
was just like, I was mesmerized by his amazing fidget knowledge.
And at Cubing Complexity, when Sahil Manani came back from the mall, He told me about his amazing experience. Somebody asked him if he had a Rubik cube,
Oh my
What? A
god.
Rubik
like
cube?
ROBIK.
What the heck?
I mean that's like that. I understand why someone who is not a cuber would say RUBIX.
Yeah, I mean, Rubik is new.
Yeah, I've never
Rubik
heard
is
Rubik
like-
before.
Yeah, I've never heard Rubik
Yeah.
too.
But I think this question doesn't deserve much more discussion.
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay. Okay, so Kunal, I think you should ask the next question.
Okay.
And you should also answer
Yeah,
it.
so Apoorv Mehrotra asks, when is Kunal going to start his cube setting up service? Speed Demons, if I am right. Soon. I hope. So, I mean,
That
we
was
already
a
have
short
testers.
question.
We already have testers and we're just awaiting feedback from them before we officially announce it.
Can I try
So-
your Guhong?
Yup. It's,
So
it's
tell
actually
me-
Anyone ask
tell
Kumar
us a
to
bit-
try any cube. He is really good at giving people cubes for free.
Yeah. I mean,
Kunal, tell us a bit about your service.
Yeah, what I have no idea what this is. And
Yeah,
I
okay, so-
I did not know this was actually an a real thing going on. I mean,
Ah,
after
okay.
the
I think
events that have led up to today in the past week, I wonder if opening a new
Yeah, so let's
Okay,
talk
I
about
should
that.
stop.
So,
I think-
yeah,
I think-
so
No, I think we should stop speaking about this. Let's move on to the actual good question.
I'll ask
Yes.
this. Okay.
yeah.
No. Wait, so do you want to talk about your service a little bit?
Oh yeah. Okay. First, you should mention about your service. Right?
Okay, so basically, so there's already other premium services out there. So people are asking me why I'm
Red
starting
Fire.
my service, right? So the point is that it's going to be non-profit, so it's going to be dirt cheap. Everyone can afford it basically, and you don't even need to buy the new cube. You can just give me your old cube and I'll set it up for you. So it's going to be really cheap.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah. So
You
like
should
And
name
how
it
will you-
Orange Fire Cubes
I'm going to kill you
because
though.
it is opposing to the Red Fire Cubes.
Oh my god.
I really like the
Oh.
name Speed Demons actually.
Yeah.
Speed
Demons is a
Demons
good
is a
name.
good
Yeah.
name.
So
Like when I think Speed Demons, I think of a custom logo which is like a demon on a motorbike or something.
Oh, that,
That
would
would
be
be-
so cool.
I am working on
That would
that. I am
be so
actually
cool.
working on that. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I just picture that logo whenever I think Speed Demons.
Yeah.
Kunal, I think you say spoiler alert before you say the spoiler.
Sorry. I guess. Yeah,
See,
so
Kunal,
basically,
how will you
yeah.
cover the shipping and stuff?
Yeah, so the
How will
costs
you
are going
take
to
the
be really
payments?
cheap, but they're going to be exclusive of shipping.
So
Okay,
the
so
the
people
buyer will have to
gonna
pay the
pay for
shipping.
the shipping.
Yeah. So if they
That's
live
reasonable.
nearby, I can just go and drop off the cube at their place, but otherwise they're going to have to pay for shipping.
Okay, so that rules me out of buying anything from you.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Okay, so let's move on to the last question.
Okay.
I think this is a really good question.
Yeah.
I'll ask
Okay, I'll
this.
read it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Kishim Bhaiya should be.
Okay, Shivam, you should read it.
Okay. Name some cubers who are wacky according to you. Alec Bhatia asks. Name some cubers who are wacky according to you. For example, someone who has a unique turning style, or someone who knows more algs than most cubers, or I don't know, anything like that. Unusual and cool shall be cool to hear.
There's one right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it this way. Let everyone should go in order and mention one person.
Can't we mention more than one because there are a few names?
Yeah,
in my
sure.
mind.
I mean, okay, yeah, sure. Like, just mention people you think are wacky and why you think
Okay,
so.
so who'll start answering?
Go
You can
ahead.
start.
Okay, so for wacky, probably Shripad. I mean, Nationals was the
For
first
his
time I
turning
met
style.
him. Yeah, his turning style is pretty much cancer, but even his personality is a pretty chilled out guy. And yeah, he's what I would consider to be wacky. For those of you who didn't come to Nationals, you won't know of his morning video. So you probably
Oh,
don't
trust
know
me,
why.
everyone knows about that.
Ah, cool. So yeah, so now I think that justifies my choice pretty well.
I agree.
Okay.
Sripad is a good candidate.
Is this? Okay. So do you think anyone else? Do you
Um,
want to mention someone else?
As for again unique turning style, I can only pretty much think of one person.
And that is
Okay.
Yeah, so let's move. No, that
still
was
Shripad,
Shripad.
right? For
Oh,
unique
okay. So
turning
that
style.
That was
Okay.
Shripad.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
Shripad.
So let's go to Shivam.
Okay, so I think I have a clear winner here who is Moscow, who is
Oh, okay.
the world record holder for multi-blind, and he is generally really like he doesn't speak in English in any of his videos, even though I'm pretty sure he knows it, and he does like these crazy 150 cube attempts, and he's generally very fast and overconfident. Like sometimes he writes like my record isn't going to be broken ever and stuff like that.
And that triggers Shivam Bansal to no end.
But
Yes.
pronounce his name right. Pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
is it
okay,
Moscow
okay,
or is it
I'll pronounce Marcin Moscow Kovalchik.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
mouthful.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Shivam,
Wait,
Shivam, you
I
should
have a
also try
question.
150 cubes, I think.
yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
I'll try
that'll be
100
pretty good.
first.
Yeah.
So Shivam's like, I am going to, but I'm just gonna, try 100 first.
No,
Yeah.
see, I have already done a 50 attempt a few times, so I just need to do like two
Wait.
of those.
Okay, now you're
Just
like.
Shivam,
two
how
of
many
those.
3x3s do you have?
How many
How
what?
many 3x3s do you have? 3x3s.
I think around 150 plus.
Yeah.
I
How
Because
many
I
of them are
have,
50?
54.
No, 55, I think.
55 walks.
Oh my
50.
god.
And
I can literally count the amount of 3x3s I have right now.
Yeah.
Like by looking at them.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
6 or 5. I'm not even sure anymore.
I have
See, if you practice
Yeah.
MBLD, you need the cubes.
you need 50
Yeah.
volts.
Yeah, you need them.
I mean, it does help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like.
it does help.
Especially like if
It
you're
drops
like
a couple of
if you're the
minutes.
ASR
Yeah.
holder, obviously.
Yeah, I guess it drops a couple of
See-
minutes.
Yeah,
But
see,
the
every
day I
second
heard-
counts. Yeah.
The day I heard that Shiv Mansal bought 50 cubes, there was this post on speed solving, a person who bought 10 warrior Ws because they were cheap.
Mm.
Yeah.
So like,
That-
so like the
that
transition
is
from
stupid.
like 10 warrior Ws to 50 volts seemed
Oh, you saw
crazy.
both posts one after the other.
Yeah.
It's like it's stupid to buy more cubes just because they're cheap. That basically destroys the point of a cube being cheap.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're giving it away or something.
No, he was using it for multi.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
true.
see,
Right, so like, I mean, if I would have to attempt 10 cubes blindfolded and I don't have 10 cubes, I would probably buy like cheap Thunderclaps because I'm not as serious as Shivam is. And,
see, I'll tell you. When I started, I used to do like random assorted 3x3s I had. I used to do with those only. Then I bought more 3x. I used to buy like many 3x3s as they came out, so I'll have more cubes for multi also. Then when I had around 20 to 25 cubes, I was starting to see that I wasn't getting as fast memo and execution because all the cubes were different. So I bought
That makes sense.
yeah, so I bought GTSs and Yushaos around 30. So that
Wow.
helped my multi-blind a lot. So I got the feeling that cubes actually do matter. So when I was doing around 42 cubes like a few months ago, I had been using these for a year, so they had gotten a bit slow. So I was getting around 38-second execution per cube, which and after I got my Volks, I'm getting around 31 or 32. So it's around a 6-second difference per cube, which is
Wow.
enough
cube,
to
which
fit
is a
3 or
huge
4 more
difference.
cubes.
and
Yeah.
that's like 40
Yeah.
cubes.
Yeah, to
Like, that's
fit
a
3 or
lot.
4
That's
more
a big
cubes.
difference.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's also a difference in memo. If every cube is exactly the same, it's easier to memo. But
Yeah.
they got stuck
Makes
in
sense.
customs for a month. I ordered them directly from Chi factory.
Oh, okay.
I
Now
remember
I
the
guess-
day when he used a Rubik's brand speed cube for MBLD.
Yeah.
No, now you can actually appreciate how that Moscow got 41 out of 41 on Zanchis.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that was.
I've
that's
also
that was
gotten
ages ago.
I've gotten
I wonder
41
what would have happened if he
twice.
had like a
Walks.
walk.
I guess now he does have
That-
walks. I don't know.
He has Wallongs, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good enough. It's better than Zanchi's.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
I still use his Anchi sometimes.
My main
But
is a
then I'm
Zanchi.
really-
Kostov's Zanchi was
But I think we should
the best Zanchi, I think.
But I think we should
That
get back
at
to
least
the
I've ever felt.
question.
Yes, we should get back to the question. Wow,
Right.
that was a big diversion.
Right.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
Dhruv,
for me,
Dhruv, you,
for
you
me,
get-
there's it has to be critical cubing. I mean, yes, we were critical of critical cubing a little while ago, but when it comes to just cubing, there are very few people who got really fast with CFOP, like low 9 average, and then switched and then got almost to the same point with Rue as well now. And okay, I don't know if he's at a low 9 with Rue or around 10, but I don't know many people who have done that. I know Vijay Kishore got to around 12 or 13 with Rue, and then he decided to stick
I'm
with
at 12
CFOP.
with Rue, so yeah, and I also decided
Yeah,
to
so
stick
there are
to
very
Yeah,
few
I-
people who have
I mean, like-
who have achieved sub 10 with both methods,
Yeah,
and
there's
now
also,
he's planning
uh,
to switch again to Petrus.
Yuck.
I
To
thought it was
Petrus or
easy.
ZZ,
That's-
or ZZ. I'm not sure which one it was.
I broke my I started doing ZZ just because I was bored of CFOP, and then I broke my CFOP average of 100. I got a better average of 100 with ZZ than CFOP, and then I switched back.
That's the reason I switched as well, because I got bored of CFOP, and I have not broken my average of 100 yet, but I'm confident I will eventually.
But
I
like,
just enjoy Rue more.
I switched back because honestly, CFOP is better
Yeah.
than ZZ.
C4
Okay,
is
can
Never
you name
used
another
ZZ much.
vacuum cube if you have in mind?
Me?
So do you have other people in mind?
Who are vacuum?
You know, the guy who
If you
posted
don't-
it himself, Alek Bhatia, is an answer which comes to mind when you think of wacky
Yes.
cubers. He's
Wait, why?
Yeah, he's one of the iconic cubers. When you think of Indian cubers, he's one of the names which comes to mind.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
He's very active on Cubics Friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's active in a
That's
lot of
probably one of the
places, and I don't know. People make fun of him a lot, but he's actually a really cool guy.
he's
I'm
actually
not
very
sure
cool.
where the whole concept of Alek Bhatia, let's tease him, started from, but he takes it
Because
well.
of his name.
He knows how to take jokes as well.
Yeah,
He's
that's
good at that.
Yeah, that's why
He
people
doesn't-
joke around with him, I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't take
Yeah,
offense, and he doesn't make
True.
long hurt posts about it that I'm being bullied. he's he's really good about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
What about you, Saranj?
So for me, right? Okay, so I think Jabari is very.
I was
wacky
about to say
because he knows
that.
so
Yeah,
many
I had
arrows.
Jabari in my mind too.
He
Jabari.
has.
Yeah, he's crazy. Like I remember I was on a train ride back from a competition and he was with us. He basically knows different ZBLLs for the same case.
Why?
From different
Wow.
angles.
That is how much he knows Alex. And like Bhargav is like the Indian version of
Yeah.
Jabari.
Yeah, definitely. People compare them a
My
lot.
first thought was Bhargav when I read someone who knows more algs than most cubers. The first thought you get is Bhargav.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. If I ever need to know an alg, I
knows-
just go to Bhargav. Yeah, I don't even need AlgDB.
Yeah, he knows a lot of Alex.
Yeah,
Which
but
is one of the reasons he's actually pretty fast at OH.
Yeah. But he also has a really good turning style.
Yeah, his turning style is really good.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's
I remember there was one more question apart from this which isn't in our list, but I think that was a
Wait.
really good question.
wait, did Dhruv name a cuber?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're waiting for Dhruv.
Okay,
okay.
yeah. do.
Okay, so the first vacuum cuber that comes to mind is myself.
Okay.
Because
Which-
I know a lot of unnecessary algs. I know almost full COLL, even though I average like 14, 13.
Hmm.
I do that for feet. That helps a lot.
Yeah,
or
then
like,
that's logical.
and
Right. I don't. I recently finished learning COLL, and the problem with me learning COLL was that it actually slowed down my times
it did.
significantly. Because every single time I
Why?
got a COLL, I like COLL recognition is not that easy as compared to OLL recognition.
Oh, come on,
So
dude. It's
it
pretty
actually slowed down
easy.
my
It's
times.
pretty easy.
I mean, it's easy, but it takes time, and then and like I don't really see the point because like EPLLs are normal PLLs are not really as that slow as compared to EPLLs, except like NPerms and that's
Yeah,
it.
but it also
Yeah,
increases your chance of a skip, and it also helps with PL
true,
prediction, right?
And
true.
okay,
Because
Yeah,
okay, the
true.
next wacky cuber that comes to mind is sort of Colin Burns because he doesn't know that many last layer algs, and he's like 8 sub 8.
Yes, that's very
his
true.
his
Yeah.
F12 is
I
absolutely
His
think he
insane.
knows. His
his F
F12 is insane.
yes,
I think he knows a couple more alps now, but when he was sub 10 and sub 9, like in the start, he only was CFOP,
and
like pure CFOP.
like too low
Yeah,
OLL.
I
yeah.
think he knew full
He
well
knew full
by the
OLL.
time he was
He
sub 10.
just did it for the sake of a video to make his point.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
I saw that
Yeah.
video.
Anyway,
Anyway, okay, so let's move on to the second part of this podcast, which is cubing news. So basically, hopefully, it's gonna be like where we're gonna talk about stuff that has happened over the past month or like 2 months or stuff like that. Cool stuff that's happened. So it's gonna be mostly national records, world records, and ASRs, CRs, and stuff like that. So who wants to just
I
start
think
off?
you should start.
Well, since it's Pyraminx, it should be
Yeah.
one of you guys.
Saransh.
Saransh or
Saransh, you
Shivam.
do.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so this just happened today. We have got our new Pyraminx world record single, which is 1.28 by
Yeah,
Benjamin.
it was a
Yeah.
6 mover with 2 tips and 4 move solution.
6 move. Yeah, it was actually
Yeah,
it
of
was
course.
pretty
Dude,
lucky.
6 moves are always
And
lucky.
He, I yeah, 6
Yeah.
moves.
I
was
mean,
pretty
seeing
lucky.
his average was,
and
I think, 3 point something, right? But the single is sub 1.5,
yes,
so
high three,
high 3. So you can
And like-
guess that it must be a lucky
See, I'll
call.
tell you, it's not
Yeah,
that lucky
yeah,
because I saw the
that's true.
scramble and I think to execute it in the first try, 1.28 is not that easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
of course
actually
it's not
true.
easy.
It's not as
Like,
lucky as
I'm
just
not
like one
think
sled and 2 tips.
the comparison with Christian Carrier is valid here.
Yeah, Christian Castle was.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not as hard as Drew's 1.32. That was a decently
But that
hard
was a
scramble
7
which he
mover.
got a good
Dude,
time
Drew is a
at.
god. Drew is pretty
Exactly. So
good. So,
and like yeah,
like I mean, he has a
think
lot of
Aniket
official
is
sub
pretty
twos
good
now.
too.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Aniket is
Drew has a
pretty
lot of sub twos now.
Yes.
Yeah, Aniket. Aniket, even
Drew has a lot.
Aniket has a
No, I'm saying
1.42.
Drew.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Aniket has a 1.42. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's move on. Second. I'll just take it. So Juan Pablo got the Megamix single and average. So he got the first ever sub 30 in Megamix, 29.93, and he got a 35.15 average. And honestly, now like no one expects anyone but Juan Pablo
I
to
mean-
See, I
beat Megamix.
yeah. I mean,
He's basically ruling Megamix.
Agree to that.
Yuda Hyun
Yuda Hyun.
is 2
Yuda
seconds
Hyun.
slower. 2
I
seconds
think
slower. That's
Yuda
pretty
Hyun
significant.
can get it.
see.
But she hasn't competed in
No,
a
she
long
hasn't.
time. So I mean either she's like at home practicing day and night and like she's gonna come back with like a big
Yeah.
You know,
bang.
Yuda Hyun has a
I doubt-
28
I
single
doubt
at
so.
home.
Nice.
Yeah, so if she hasn't competed for a
28?
long time, means that the 2 second gap was set a long time ago. So it's possible she's much faster than that now.
Yes.
Yes.
The
True,
same
it
thing
is,
happened
it is.
with
Except
me.
yeah, I mean like but
I didn't
What's that?
compete before Nats and Feet like since December at Cubing Complexity. and I improved by
Yeah.
like 30 seconds.
That's good. That's good.
30 seconds is a
You
big
know, on the
jump.
29,
No, like
Juan
it was
Pablo
like
used a
Yeah.
different PLL alg that skipped AUF. I mean, that's how far Megaminx has gotten.
Yeah, I
okay.
saw that. That's
That's
crazy.
yeah. I
That's like
mean,
taking
No,
Megamix to the
hardly
next
anyone
level.
knows
Juan
full
Pablo
PLL,
is Juan
and I
Pablo is
mean,
also backy.
I mean,
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
Backy.
Juan Pablo is
you
back.
know, I'll tell an incident. See, when Yodahyun got the first sub 14 Megaminx in 2014, there was a speed solving thread, and someone commented around like what are the limits of Megaminx, and then the people were guessing like 34 single, 35 single maybe, and then I
That's wrong
remember
though.
like one person saying that it might get sub 30 in a distant future with 10-second F2L and some crazy splits, and it was like
yeah,
it back then it was like saying that 3 single will get sub 3, but it's insane to think that
yeah.
it's happened just now.
It
Yeah, it
happened.
happened so soon.
So maybe someday we'll have a sub
And
3
then
Yeah.
we'll
by
have
Yeah.
then.
really
Let
cheap.
us
If
Then we'll
Felix,
do
I
if
think
Felix
that's
gets a sub
possible.
3,
we'll
then
do
we'll have
follow
like
up on that.
$20 UMs or something, as opposed to like $47. What the heck?
no. There's this new cube on his video, right? The Gans Air SM.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Felix uploaded
But
a
yeah.
photo of that.
So I have no idea if that's like, and I think it's just is that actually a new
Possibly,
cube that's gonna
possibly.
come out?
I'm guessing it is.
He said it was a prototype, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm pretty sure it's a new cube.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then it probably is. Okay, so someone wants to
Okay, so I'll take it.
the next
Yeah.
record
Okay,
and stuff
so
like
we
that.
had a field day for 4x4 single. It got
Yeah.
broken first by Eve and Wu with a 21.26 single. Then I think Sebastian got a 19.41 before Felix got a
Yes, he got it
21.03.
before
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Felix.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
think he did. I think he did.
Sebastian Weir
I
crossed the biggest milestone in 4x4. I think since till around 10 years more. He got a 19.41, and he used a cubicle
Yeah.
Wuque M, I think.
No, he used the regular
Yes.
Wuchue and afterwards he
Acha,
got
he
the
used
Wuchue
it.
M.
Okay, so see, if he had got the cubicle one before, it might have been sub 19 maybe.
Maybe.
Are you
But it
promoting
wasn't.
Cubicle?
True.
But he's still
The
but
cubicle
he's still a
Wuku is
monster
Yeah.
even
actually
without
very
it.
good.
He's still a monster. He's pretty much untouchable now.
Yeah.
I mean,
He-
Felix
Yeah.
and Max can get it.
He also got
His global average is 23 now. Come on.
he also got the 20. He got also got
Yes.
24.0.
I think Felix can
Yeah.
get it with
So,
a lucky
like-
solve.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah,
average is
probably
what matters.
Felix can, but I don't think. Yeah, I think Felix recently got like a 25.7
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
average
yeah.
100 at home.
Wow.
So like I don't think
Sebastian
he's
got
gonna
a 23
Spe-
average
speaking
of
of-
100 recently, and 23 is
Yeah,
he is far
exactly. So
ahead.
Sebastian's definitely.
Yeah, Eve and Wu I found out about a little bit because he's from Taiwan. He's a
Yeah.
Taiwanese cuber. So I found out from some classmate that he's actually known as the Felix
Wow.
of Taiwan amongst Taiwanese cubers. That's a title I didn't know
He
he
is
was
actually.
awarded.
Yeah, he's. I was working for him for fantasy, and he's actually
Yeah, I
pretty
mean-
good at a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
He's got national records for many events in Taiwan
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
I found
See,
it
what
out
was sub-
recently.
And like he was a pretty good sport about you losing the world record in like.
Yeah, what was surprising what he was,
He was a pretty good
he
sport
didn't
about
react too
losing
the
much
world
in
record.
his record.
Yeah, he was like, it's cool. I
Yeah.
just got the ASR.
Okay, so let's move on to the next one. I think Kunal should read this one.
Yeah, okay. So 7x7 single by Kin Lok Wong, 214.55. So that's pretty insane. And average
Yeah.
by Felix, 218, which is also pretty insane. Felix also got the
218.96.
yeah. Felix also got the OCR 7x7 single of 215. So that's pretty close to the world record. So I'm pretty sure this one won't last too long.
See,
Yeah.
I think this
Yeah,
was
I
the
mean,
first
because,
time
like-
in a long time when someone not that well known got the world record single in 7.
Yeah, he's very well known, just not on YouTube. I've seen his
Yeah.
7x7 videos.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's
People are
just
getting
not that
crazy
active.
about Felix losing his WRs.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
He'll get most of them back.
But
He'll get them back.
Felix is alright.
See,
the 3x3 average going away from Felix was probably the most shocking
Yes.
thing. Because
Yes.
it was the constant of cubing that Felix Zemtex is the world record average
And
holder.
nobody.
It does not change.
since forever.
Yeah. And it's actually very weird.
Yeah,
now that
yeah,
Felix
yeah,
is
yeah.
not
It's
the
an
world
odd
record
feeling.
holder. I'm just hoping because I just always just constantly root for Felix.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just
Yes,
he's
I
just
think
the more
everyone does.
likable.
Yeah, I
cuber
met him.
in
He's really
general.
humble.
So I just wish he
Yeah,
wins
like-
Worlds.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he wins. But seeing Max Park's results recently, I doubt he will. Max Park is like continuously
So is
getting like
Felix.
sub 7 averages.
No, but
So
so
is
is
Felix.
Without
Felix.
This
stop.
World's 3x3 finals will be the most hype.
Yeah.
It'll be insane. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
crazy.
for this Worlds, I think for this Worlds, MBLD is going to be very interesting to watch.
So much.
we've got
I want to see
got
what Mascot gets
Yeah.
as well.
It is.
so many people who are doing
Is Mascot
40
coming
cube
to
attempts,
Worlds?
maybe
Yeah,
above
of
40
course.
cube attempts.
Of
Yes,
course.
he is.
Yes,
Okay.
Mascot's going to win.
We have all the legends going to
Yeah.
Worlds.
Okay,
See,
let's go on to the
I'm-
next record, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so that's
so
Okay, yeah.
6
Yeah.
by 6.
So 6x6.
again, okay.
Kunal, you can take it.
148.87 ASR mean by
Because-
again Kinlock Wong. He is insanely fast at big
In
cubes.
6x6.
Yeah. And 138.88 single by Jinzhang Wang. I believe both of these records were at the same competition. The
Yeah.
Hong Kong Side Events Open or something like that, or maybe one of them was the Wuhan N by N Open or something like that. But both of these are pretty insane. They've both dropped the 6x6 ASRs.
Yeah,
So,
Can somebody
that's pretty crazy.
can somebody
ASRs
mention
are
that
not
is
really hard.
ASR?
I mentioned it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, so
yeah. I think he means on the show notes. I forgot to add it. I'm really. I have no
it
knowledge
doesn't
about
matter.
anything about 4x4.
So it's okay.
Everything about 4x4 just seems like a 10 by 10
Is there a
thing.
10 by 10?
Is that
Yeah,
a
what
10?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same for me.
Okay, Dhruv, you take
So,
the next one.
Okay. Seung Hyuk Nam got a 6.47 3x3 and 25.91 4x4 ASR averages, which is
Yeah.
which is pretty.
I think that's
It's 25.90, I think. Yeah, it's
90,
90,
right?
9-1.
Yeah.
It's wrong in there. Yeah,
No, that's
it's
a mistake.
Just ignore that.
Okay, it might. I have. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
so,
he
so yeah,
he
3x3
almost
is
got
pretty
sub
close.
Felix.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, he's very
Yeah, and
close.
in the next round,
Yeah.
in the
6.47
next round, he
is
also
really
got a
close to world
6.57.
record.
So, it's clearly not a fluke. It's not a fluke.
Yeah,
He's got the
Yeah,
consistency
yeah.
as well.
he's practicing quite a bit now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
so Shivam, you should take the
so
next one.
Kamil Perzybilski got a 34 out of 40 multi-blind in 57 minutes.
How happy did that make you?
I think I'm reasonably happy because see, it is his second competition, and in his first one he got a 24 out of 26. So he has a really good
Okay.
progression going to WR7 in his second comp. And at home, I remember he did a 41 out of 45 in 1 hour 1 minute. So he's also really fast at home. I've followed his progress over the last couple of years on Speed Solving Forum. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but
see,
you have to feel
getting
bad
a
for
fast.
Crazy on that.
You have to feel bad for him.
No.
He doesn't even have NR.
No, but see,
Because
he
of
can
Moscow.
go directly to world record.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
Well, he will attempt
Yeah,
it.
so he's also coming to world championship, and he's like
Yeah.
a new name in multi-blind, like top 10 people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
next
next-
record.
Okay, I'll take this. So Jack Chai got 25.16 oceanic record for.
I always thought it was Jack
Uh,
Kai.
No.
I just
Okay.
said it the way it looked. I
Yeah.
don't know what it. I have never. I have
Okay.
never.
Anyways,
I don't know
yeah,
what to
25,
describe it
25
that.
single
Okay,
is
so I
pretty,
have something
pretty
to
good.
see
Sorry.
about his solve. See, he's been getting really fast on forums and he's been posting a lot of good sub 20s at home, but he's really inconsistent. So till now he hadn't gotten anything good in comp. So it's actually a long-awaited OCR for him. And he also got a 26 mean, which is also OCR.
Uh,
26 mean is also
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
insane.
broke the previous OCR by 10 seconds.
26 minus 20. Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Wow. Wait.
I
Wait.
think
Wait.
I
Who had
think
previous?
Zane
Was
Carney.
did
I'm not
Jaden
sure.
have?
Zane Carney, are you sure? Zane
I'm
Carney has been inactive for a
Oh,
very
okay,
long
right.
time now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
Jaden had the previous
Zane Carney.
OCRs. Like he's
Yeah,
pretty good at
yeah, he's
blind, right?
almost. I think he's almost sub 30 now. You know, even
Wow.
Antoine Canton is
Yeah.
getting sub 30 in BLD.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't
He's
sound
on the
instant.
Latin American cubing tour.
Yeah, along with
Okay,
Felix.
so
Yeah.
Costa
Okay,
Bhaiya, you
so-
take this next one.
So again, we have Yifan Wu with 52-second 5x5 ASR average, and the number of people getting closer and closer to 50 in 5x5 is really insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It is.
We will
I
have
think
sub 50 world
We
record
I
do
think
average.
it's
already.
time we. I think it's time we get a sub
No, I
40
mean-
5x5 single.
Yeah.
no, that will be
Yeah.
kind of tough.
Sub
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, see, did
Top
anyone
40
notice
is-
the 3x3
wow.
stage on Felix's 41.55 world record single? It was like 3 point something.
Yeah, he got a 10-second last 8 edges, last 4 edges plus 3x3 or something like that.
I think it was sub the 3x3 world record on
Yeah.
a 5x5 without inspection.
Wow.
Yeah.
Should wow that brings up like this weird thing, like if you get a sub 4 3x3 stage
Yeah.
on 4x4,
Mm,
is that actually the world record? Because you've
Not
done
4x4
it
though,
officially.
because most people use Yao.
It's not because it's not a 3x3. It's a 3x3 stage.
Oh
right?
yeah,
So-
true.
So that's the only
Right. Except
Yeah.
like crosses done and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But Felix
So, yeah.
might be the only
Okay.
person
Yeah.
who can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Unless you get an OLL parity and an error
Yeah,
stage,
yeah.
which is what I got
Nice.
yesterday.
Okay, so the next
Okay,
record, I guess.
Saransh, you take this one.
Oh, okay. So Shivam got the ASR for multi-blind, and Chetan Roger Hunjal also got the ASR.
Not for multi-blind,
for,
yeah.
for
Cube.
Cube.
Yeah, so
For Cube,
Chet-
not for multi-blind. You cannot get. You actually can get ASR.
Chetan got a 3.0 average, which is pretty
09.
insane.
Yeah,
3.09.
08.
09.
3 point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
know, I
Shivam
was
got-
sitting next to him.
Shivam got 38 out of 40, which is also pretty crazy, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. Shivam, do you think your 38 out of 40 was pretty crazy?
I think it was.
Or were you expecting
I
it?
was waiting for it for a long time. Like after 2 years since I missed the SR for the first time
Yeah.
in Indian National 2015. So, but I'm happy that I got it now. So I'm very close. It's very close to world record.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's WR.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
WR2, right?
Yeah, so-
WR2 is
and
really,
it's-
really
Okay,
insane.
so that
I always
That
think of
is-
it like Earth
that
record
is-
except Poland.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but Poland isn't a country.
It is.
Poland is
Yeah.
a country.
Wow.
Poland is a country.
So-
Okay.
Okay, so I think let's rush through these because we're running out
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, now we're just going to into the NRs. We're done with the world records and continent
Yeah.
records. So these are
Okay,
the.
so at national, I'm just gonna go through
Yeah.
all of these really quickly.
Okay, sure.
So Bhargav got the OH national record.
Average.
No surprises
average.
there, I
I
think.
totally forgot what this was.
Well,
Was it
12.51.
oh, yeah, average? No,
12.51.
like what was it? 12.51. Okay, so and then Nikhil got the Megaminx national record,
46 single.
average and single.
46 single.
Yeah. So he got
He got a 51
I
average
totally
and a
forgot to put
40
these.
something.
Yes.
46 single.
46. Yeah.
46 single. So okay, he got a 51 average in the first. That's actually pretty. That makes it a very big difference
Not
between
really.
1
Doesn't
and 2
Bhargav
for
have like a
India.
56 average?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's still a
5 second
Yeah,
difference
okay.
is big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big
And
enough.
then next.
Uh, oh, Dhruv Suresh got the 6x6
Mention
national
Suresh.
record.
It's not me.
Yeah. So
Dhruv
he
Suresh.
got
Yeah,
a
of
he got a
course.
159
Right,
main
Dhruv
in
Suresh.
nationals first round, and in the second round Anish also got a slightly slower 159. So now we have two sub twos.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty crazy. I remember back in the day when India was not even in top 100 WR for
Yeah.
Yeah, you
5
know,
to 7.
I remember
Yeah,
when
it was pretty
only
crazy. It was
27 people had competed in 7x7 in India.
Yeah.
Wow,
Guys, you
that
missed
was
Aditya Anand's feat NR single.
Yes.
oh right, yeah,
Aditya
Aditya Anand also
Anand,
got
he got a
his PR single.
34.58.
And I think I also forgot to add it over here, but Anish broke
7x7 and our
Racing
single.
7 by 7.
almost
Everything.
5 records at nationals.
Yeah.
He got a
So
53
yeah,
5 by 5 single.
And
Anish is,
1 minute point
yeah,
69.
and he also got 4x4.
Yeah.
So
So,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
next
mean,
one.
and he got
he
31
also got 7 by
4x4
7
average
NR
and,
single and mean.
Yes.
He got a 240 single
yeah,
and
Dhruv might have gotten the 6x6 average, but I think right now Anish is untouchable in most big cubes.
yeah, don't worry, I'll beat him soon.
yes, he is.
Let's see, Arnav. Oh wait,
Yeah.
here's Kunal.
Don't insult me.
Okay.
Did you
Yes,
mean
yes.
to say that?
Maybe.
Okay, the next
Okay,
one.
so
So,
next one is Anoop Adhikari got 21 NRs at Indian National 2017, and he's from Nepal, and he generally breaks a lot of NRs at each comp, as Nepal is still a cubing committee in its beginning phase. So yeah.
Yeah, and this is the last one.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty special. So Rivu,
Shakib
I
ibn
don't
Rashid
remember his full
Rivu.
name, but he's from
So,
Bangladesh.
Shakib,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, so
he
Revu got an
28
8.57 average, and that's a pretty big drop. I mean, in the first round, he also got another sub 9 average, which is pretty good because at his last competition, it wasn't even sub 10. And he also got a 7.1 NR single.
Yeah.
So he's dropped the NRs a lot.
Indian NR average is
So, like,
8.14. That's pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, so this is pretty close.
Yeah, and also, so the really cool fact about this is that this is the second fastest sub 10 first ever sub 10 officially.
Yeah.
Yeah, his first ever
anyone
sub
has
10
ever
was
got.
a
So who's the fastest?
So he completely dropped. This was his second ever sub 10,
No,
and
no,
his
this
first
is
ever
his
sub 10
third.
was also
This is
a
his
sub
third
9.
sub 10.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
the second round, he got a
Crazy.
9.9 average. This is his third sub 10. Yeah, so
Oh, okay, but like I think you count all rounds in the same day as
One attempt.
as happening at
Yeah,
the same
okay.
time as one attempt, right? So that's why it is.
Yeah,
second.
so it's pretty
He's the second
insane. Like
in
he
ever.
skipped sub 10 and he went directly to sub 9.
Yeah.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah. Okay.
So didn't Kabyanal do the
brings
same, by
us
the
to
way? Did
What?
Kabyanal do the same?
Did Kabyanal
Yeah,
I
did
do
he
the
skip
same?
sub 10 and go straight to sub 9?
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
probably
Kabyanal did that
I
too.
think.
SCMU
But he got an 8.9.
2015.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he did the
he
same,
went straight to
probably,
sub
yes.
9.
Yeah, he probably did. That was a pretty cool mark. I wasn't expecting a 3x3 NR average from Kabyanal.
Yeah, I remember he finished his 3x3 round and he just had his scorecard and casually went up to Shubhayan and showed him, and he wasn't excited or anything, and Shubhayan freaked out. He went to the data submission desk and he told them to submit this scorecard before any other one so that we can have the national record up faster.
Yeah, but just before that,
Kabyanal
the
just
previous round he
finished
got
his
a
cards
9.9
and just went
average.
and showed him.
Kabyanal's first sub 10 was actually 9.9,
Oh,
which
okay.
doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, but it
on
was in the same
day, so
competition.
just like Rivu. Right,
You
so
know,
it counts.
you know, on the
as one.
same day he got a
Yeah.
15 out of
Yeah.
15 MBLD NR.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
on the same day, I think Kunal Oak was having his
Yeah.
first comp.
Wait, hold on. Let me check
Was that
When was
PB
this?
Smashathon? PB
What?
was it PB Smashathon?
Shivam, how do you know all of this? Like,
Kunal?
were you like, have you been like stalking
No,
stuff?
see,
Yeah,
I remember
Kunal?
checking my phone and
Wha-
seeing he
those
got
are pretty crazy
MVP.
facts to
This
know
was in
just out of
January and my
just.
first comp was in February. So, but yeah, same year.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it not
No,
PB
no. My
Smashathon?
first comp was
That was at the
my
same
first
time
comp
as
was
SCM
FMC
15.
at 2015.
Okay.
Oh,
It
okay.
was pretty
Yeah.
boring, and then NCRO 15
Oh.
was pretty good for me. I got a lot of overall PBs. I averaged like 18 on 3x3, but I got a 14 average in 11 single when Akash judged me. So I have no idea how I
Wow.
got that. And at that time, I think I was the only person using a Zanchi.
I think at that competition,
No, I was too.
Aryan Chhabra was averaging like 22 seconds.
Yeah, that was Aryan's first comp.
Yeah, and 1 year
Yeah.
later he's 10.
He's sub 9. He's sub 8 globally now. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I think we should end our
Second
Yeah, so
segment.
that's-
end this segment. This
Yeah.
brings us to the third and final segment, which is right now we're just gonna like develop upon a question that was asked by Chetan, that is like who inspired CC. So what I was thinking about this was everyone we can go in like a round and everyone can tell how they got into CC and how they were a part of CC.
Yes.
It would be cool to
Sure.
hear.
I think Saransh, you and Shivam Bansal might be the only people who are here since before CC was called CC.
Yes.
I don't know if you were there,
Yes,
Saransh,
I
but
think-
I know Shivam was there certainly
I'm pretty sure I
before
was there.
PBS.
I'm pretty sure. Yes, before I'm pretty sure I honestly don't remember how.
I know.
how
I
was
remember.
added to
I'll
CC.
tell.
I have.
Okay. So what happened
Okay.
was before PB Smashathon, there was a group made on Messenger called PB Smashathon Volunteers, and it. Yeah,
Oh
Yeah, I
and
remember
it
that.
had some
Yes, I
people.
remember
It had
that.
me. It had Saransh. I think it had Akash Rupela. I think it was made by Akash Rupela.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It had Jitin.
Yeah, it was.
And
It
then
was.
after I think a couple of months, Akash Rupela made the Facebook page for Capital Cubing and a small website, and I think later he changed the group name to Capital Cubing. So I was one of the like founding members, I guess. So yeah. So
Yeah.
then we
Yeah.
like gradually some people left, some people joined, and it evolved into a better and more clear structure now.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy
Yeah.
what CC is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
compared
has
to what it was.
organized so many comps.
Like just I think most people don't know this, but we have like 15 groups on Facebook.
Yeah.
For like 15 different things.
Yeah,
Which is like
15
And it's
absolutely
still
crazy.
really.
I remember when I was
organized.
added
It's not very chaotic.
when I was added to Capital Cubing. Yeah, it was at MathSoc 15. Yeah, 2015 MathSoc, and Saransh Tandon asked me, why don't you join CC? So I said, I don't even know what that is. What is Capital Cubing? So he said, it's just a group, I'll add you to it. So he added me, and it was just a chat group, I thought, basically, because he was talking about weird stuff. I think we're talking about some TV show, I'm not sure, and cracking all sorts of non-veg jokes in there. I can't imagine that happening in CC now, though.
Yeah.
And it was just one group chat where everyone was discussing stuff, and then eventually we decided to restructure entire Capital Cubing, and from there we've come a long
Yeah,
way
definitely.
with Capital Cubing t-shirts and boxes and
Hoodies.
basically we hoodies.
And now the Capital Cubing.
Yeah.
Now the Capital
Yeah.
Cubing podcast, which came from a volunteer group for a competition.
Yeah.
All the way. That's pretty crazy. Yes, that is a very
Yeah,
crazy
and
thing.
credit
Like,
goes to Akash for this. He's the founder, and
Yes.
definitely I think can't ask for a better leader for any sort of
The
organization.
driving force.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
like
think
you can count on him to
Yeah,
make
I
right
think Akash-
decisions. You can count on him to
Yeah.
not lead you in a weird direction.
Yeah, Akash does the best job in actually making sure that Capital Cubing.
Exists,
Uh,
doesn't fall apart.
I mean, other people also are like very active. Especially, I think all the core members do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Let's take a moment and applaud every single person who has you know, just put in
Yeah.
work for capital cubing.
I think now Kunal should speak.
Me. Okay, so I thought of asking to, whether I could join Capital Cubing around after SCMU 16. So, there was actually an incident that happened at the competition, and it was a pretty infamous incident. It was between me and Girish. I'm not going to go into details right now, but that's why I didn't join Capital Cubing immediately. I think my first competition as a Capital Cubing member was either NCRO or SRCC, and at that point I only wanted to join because of the T-shirt. I thought the T-shirt was really dank, and I'm not joking. I really wanted the T-shirt, and I was pretty disappointed that I didn't get the T-shirt. And at that time, I was a completely useless member. I mean, I still am, but I was more so back then. And so I was like, I was
Yeah,
just
I agree.
disappointed that I was just disappointed that I
agree too.
didn't get the T-shirt, and then
Except,
afterwards, after I started actually getting involved in some capital cubing stuff, I realized that it's much more than the T-shirt. So yeah, so now, and very recently I did get the T-shirt, so yeah, I'm happy about that. But yeah, CC is fam, I must say, and yeah. So now I do involve myself into more of CC work instead of just being useless. And yeah, it's much deeper than I initially thought it was. At first, I thought it was pretty easy to organize competitions, but now I can actually appreciate how much work goes behind these competitions.
Yeah, I mean, you're actually learning real
Yeah.
life work when you're trying to organize a
Yeah, I
competition. You're
mean,
learning how to write
Yeah.
emails and create sponsorship proposals.
Yeah. Oh my
Lots
God,
of
that is a
stuff
big
which you
struggle.
can't
Yeah.
learn without actually doing it.
yeah, like I recently saw
Yeah.
a sponsorship proposal, and for I don't think I
Yeah,
should say this,
yeah.
for companies.
Yeah.
For companies, and it was actually very, very well made.
When you see the results of it at
Yeah,
NCRO,
yeah.
you
Oh,
will
yes,
appreciate
definitely.
what it has
Saransh, you will
yielded.
regret not coming for NCRO.
Yeah.
Yes.
I currently am in the process of realizing the fact that this is going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be the
you'll
first
regret it
NCRO
even
that I will
more.
not
Just
get.
wait
Yeah,
and
you.
see.
Same.
Hopefully this podcast will come up before will be posted before NCRO.
No, it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, Dhruv, how about you?
So I was added by asking Saransh Tandon because he was the only person I had on. And then Akash Rupela contacted me one day and he asked if I wanted to join CC. And I was all pumped up because of the same reason that Kunal had. T-shirts.
The T-shirt.
But then
Wow.
Wow.
Akash
So
Rupela asked me if I'm ready to have duties like volunteering, running, judging, crowd control. So at that point, I realized that maybe I should be a part of it and do that kind of stuff at comps. But right now, I have not been to a single CC comp as a member since I missed SNU, I think. I missed SNU
Yeah.
and now I'm going to miss NCRO as well. So
Why?
because
oh,
of some reasons that I don't want to discuss.
okay.
okay. So because of some reasons that Dhruv personally has. On that note, let's have this great switch towards attracting people for NCRO. Hopefully, this is up before
See,
NCRO
registrations
is
are also
actually.
closed. Already closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we do have on-the-spot
Yes.
registration.
Yes.
But we have on the spot registration. So if you are watching this,
If you're watching
and
this-
if you
Before
like
before 23rd of June.
if you are listening to this, yes, if you are listening to this, you should definitely attend NCRO.
23rd to
23rd
25th.
June.
Honestly, don't know what date.
23rd to
Instead,
25th.
Yeah.
23rd to 25th. And it has
Yeah.
all 18 events.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It's pretty
And
cool.
if you're listening to this after NCRO, just check up what's the next capital cubing competition and definitely
Yes.
come for that
Yeah.
one.
Yes. Okay, so I think this is it
Yeah.
for
I
the
think
first
we've been going on for about
ever
an
capital
hour.
Cubing
Capital
podcast.
Cubing
Over an hour.
podcast.
Yeah, probably over an
Over
hour.
an hour,
This
it's-
might get cut down a little bit in
Yes.
editing.
And do we have our
Yeah.
guest for the next episode?
No, we don't have a finalized
Yeah,
guest
we do
yet.
not, but you will get to know about
Yeah.
the next guest
Yes.
soon.
And let us know if you have anything else you would like us
Any
to discuss
topics,
in
yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah, or any feedback would
Yes.
be appreciated. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Yeah.
it.
So,
Thanks everyone for watching or listening
Yeah.
to this.
For-
Yeah.
yeah, and be sure to
Yes,
check
for
out the
listening.
other ones coming in the next months.
Yeah.
And subscribe to CCTV.